come from our master. We really appreciate for all the feedback.
Now it comes to our daily journal of Dharma Master Zhen Yan. Dear Master, Master Bo, and family member all over the world, hello everyone, good morning. I'm coming from Tainan. My name is Zhuang Xue. I'm only 34 years old. I saved 50 years in the Ciji Treasury Bank. Today I want to share with you is the 2021, the Daily Journal of Dharma Master Zhen Yan. It's from June 9 to June 15. And during the video conference on pandemic prevention, Dr. Zhao, the director of Taipei Ciji Hospital, shared the reassuring power of the doctor and the hospital to use the three wonderful treasures of the master to treat patients diagnosed with COVID. And one of these three treasures is a blessing letter from the master and the 静思 aphorism, and also the blessing. When the nurse read out the letter to the patient, they're so happy and their patient's face was full of smile. And the master praised the medical staff for their ability to come in handy when something big happened in the world, and for their motivation, self-motivation to be useful in the world, which is the value of life. There's a little disruption on the sound. People are obsessed with the desire to enjoy food and keep cutting down trees in the mountain for farmland. Therefore, those mountains becomes farmland, and we keep eating a lot of life, resulting in viral infection. The Buddhist scripture says the opening of the mouth and the spitting of poison. As long as the opening of the mouth, the virus will spread to infect each other. Do you know how many surgical masks we throw away? Over billions a day. And people just discard it without any carefully put it in the trash can, resulting in an overflow of trash. And right now I'm going to tell you how to properly discard the mask. After you use it, you cut off the rubber bands on both sides. And you do a tight knot, folded the mask, and then tie the rubber band tightly. And the pandemic is an unprecedented disaster, like a tsunami rolling up the wave of the ocean, which is the result of ignorance of all human beings. The Master calls for the growth of a strong love and care for the community so that this evil spirit of sickness can be suppressed. Everyone should listen to Dharma, practice Dharma, be vegetarian, and build up a protection. And that's here what Master say about the pandemic. With the pandemic, I've been mentioning about the collective negative karma of living beings which is carried by the flow of the virus. Humans have bad karma, very powerful bad karma. So this pandemic keeps on spreading wider and wider. At this time, the only way is for people to nurture a strong love to care for the others. And this flow of love will be able to combat the flow of viral illness in today's society. Only when the good has been nurtured and grown can it triumph over the evil of the virus. And what is the positive power, which is love? And let's look at this slide. During the meeting, the Tzu Chi CEO Yan Bo-wen mentioned a survey conducted by the team of researchers from Johns Hopkins University, in which 3,000 people in 6 countries were surveyed and found that patients who adopted a plant-based diet or seafood-only diet without meat had a 50% lower risk of becoming seriously ill. And for those who have all plant-based plant diet had a 70% lower risk of becoming seriously ill. Therefore, it's very important to have an all-plant diet. And why we have to be a vegetarian? Why do we need to practice vegetarian? Do you know that we eat 80.6 billion land animals and 2.2 trillion seafood in a year? That number is overwhelming. Therefore, the Master urges us to subdue our appetite for food, to break the food chain with animals, and to become vegetarian. On February of this year, the Tzu Chi Taipei Hospital, they post something on the Facebook. Let's see how they promote vegetarian. This is a video clip they made. I'll stand up. This is a disaster education. Take action now. Reduce carbon living. We must be vegetarian. And the clinic promotes vegetarianism. Vegetarianism must be done. The pandemic has arisen and the vegetarians are awake. Here are the medical team from the hospital. They include the intensive care unit director, the nursing department supervisor, director of orthopedic department. They all promoting and talk about how important to be a vegetarian. And let's look at the journal, page 619 on the book. It's mentioned that in India, a Catholic international organization with the purpose of humane care, is dedicated to international emergency relief, where clergy have to enter hospital at high risk. And when they enter the hospital, they enter with a determination to give up their life and die and prepare for the worst. When Tzu Chi volunteers learn of this organization, they contact them and donate protection supplies and let the staff do a good job of protecting themselves against COVID. They felt lighter and more at ease and leaving behind the value of life. The Master reminds us to be careful against the comeback of the pandemic, and that this time the variant of the virus is more serious.
我昨天看到我们的大一台的新闻呢，就已经看到了我们的新变种病毒已经出来了，所以呢，这样的个病毒
The Master taught us to be prepared for the pandemic.
所有的人员如何来教导我们如何来防疫护身？那我们人间菩萨要用什么方法来接引这个众生呢？我们要如何净化人心呢？要如何唤醒清净的善念？
Even though there's a variant out there, but we still need to nurture our mind. Let's say it with me. If you turn to vegetarianism, you will have a clear mind, and the great education is being vegetarian. Let's hope every household is safe.
好，非常感恩我们最年轻的庄雪阿嬷哈这一次呢，她能站在这里导读的时候，是我们下了一点苦苦哀求的。为什么呢？因为我们加入了各种口
I've been
以
asked
后
Sister
就是
Zhuang Xue
当我们加入了
to be part of our
19种
team.
语言的笔译的时候，阿嬷有一
After
点
she
退缩
learned
了
that we
因为
have
我们需要
19
写逐字
different language
所以阿嬷在
translation,
上一次呢
she was kind of
讲
back
完以后
up,
直接跟我讲说，就排到这一次了，不要再排
and
了
I urged her
我
and
说
begged
真的
her
吗？
to
你
be
是
part
我
of
们的
our
榜样，
team.
要不然你看我们的北加州的时间就说庄雪师姐，
I
你
told
是
her,
第
"You are our
3
role
名
model.
但是能量没有减哦。你来了，你是我的榜样。
Let's
好，所以我要
talk
请
to
一下
Sister
我
Zhuang
们的
Xue.
雪玉师姐，到
She'll
底
let
怎么
us
样
know
鼓励
how
阿
she
嬷继续
persuades
坚
Sister
持。
Zhuang Xue to be part of our
大家
team.
好，其实对他来讲哈，要做简报，然后要下载影音、剪辑影音哈。
You
完
know,
成
in
这个
order
导读资料
to
其实
be
已经
the
很不容易了。但是加
guidance
上逐字稿哈，他必须在电脑桌前
guide,
面数字的写超过1600个字、
she has
1800个字
to
更不容易。
sit in front of the
所以他有体会感
computer
那我就跟
and
他讲，
type
我说
word
好
by word.
你是我们的精神指标哈，而且很多的善
It's
教
a
育
big
都是
task
希望
for
听到
her,
您的导读，所以我说没有关系，你就把你要讲的内容
and
给
it's
我
not
录音
easy.
下来。
But
你
I
录
told
音档
her,
传给
Sister
我，
Zhuang
我
Xue,
听
you
录音档
are
把你逐字稿
our
下来。可
spiritual
是今
leader.
天哦，今天他导读的
By
资料，
doing
他的
this,
这个
you
逐
are
字
not
稿
just
1600个
do
字
it
的
for
逐字稿，
yourself,
却是
you're
他
in
自己一个人这样子打
others.
出来的。
And she listened and
所
she
以
went back and
他的
typed
那种的
word by
优雅
word.
比变老，而且他的愿力不
She's
是
not
只有
just
把
doing
事情
one
不是
thing,
只有
she's
把
doing
不是
it
只是去
well.
做一件事情，而是把事情做好。所以这个是让我们值得要学习，而
Thank
且
you,
值得要
Sister
赞
Xue
叹的。
Yu.
感恩。
我也非常感
Without
谢
her,
这
I
位
won't
师
be
姐
here.
有她，我今天才能站在这里。因
对
为，真的，我觉得我们的高雄线上读书会哦，包
阿
括
嬷你不要按到我的简报。
全部哈，好，
I have to say
全
thank
部
you
所
for
有的在
everybody
场的
who
所有
works
的工作
here.
人员，我真的好感恩你们，因为有你，我今天呢，阿嬷呢才能站在
With
这
your
里，跟
encouragement,
大家结好缘，生
I'm
生
going to
世
be
世
part of this team
结好
forever.
缘，好吗？
感
好，
恩。
感恩。
好，我们非常感恩庄雪师姐，她其实是个典范。
A
就
lot of
在
people
我退
wondering
休，所以我
why
在这边呢，
Wednesday
刚
is
好
a
今天
book
我们
club
有
day.
人来，也会觉得，哎，你为什么是礼拜3是个读书